Hey there, how's it going? Happy Tuesday. Welcome to my broadcast. If you're new, hop on and comment new down below. I'd love to connect you. And of course, replay viewers, I would love to connect with you too. So go ahead and comment replay down below. We're going to talk about 5 things that everyone should know if you're following a low carb or ketogenic lifestyle. And for those of you that don't know me, my name is Jen Rao. I live in Wisconsin. I am your low carb keto baking beauty guide, and I'm here to make you feel good inside and out. And I love sharing about amazing and affordable products. So we're gonna get right into it. Number 1. So I took notes here because there's actually more than 5, and it was really hard for me to pick out, but I wanted to try and respect your time. So number 1 thing that you should know is cheat meals. Yeah, like I'm human. I get it. I just don't do them as often anymore. Why? Because they set me back. They prevent you from reaching your goals. So what I've found is the foods that I like to cheat with, I try and come up or find an alternative, and I cheat keto. If that makes sense, go ahead and comment yes. And because of my reversal or putting my type 2 diabetes in remission, it's just been more of a priority to stay on track for me. I believe everybody's got to do what's best for them, but just know that it's going to play a big part in reaching your goals, especially following this type of lifestyle. Number 2, the thing with fat, it matters. And I know I've spoken about this on many of my broadcasts before, and I am very passionate about it because it's something that I believe to be very true. And I didn't know that when I first started out. And if I could help anybody from making the same mistakes, or at least getting them to think about it, that's why I keep repeating myself. So I need you to use fat as a lever. If you have body fat to lose, you are not going to put in tons of dietary fat. Use your body fat first. If you are looking at maintaining your weight, then you're obviously going to be able to eat a little bit more of the dietary fat. So it does matter. You are going to search online and you're going to find, people telling you to up the fat. All I'll say is, if that's what you're doing and you're not reaching your goals, just think about what I said. Use it as a lever and maybe cut back a little bit. That is number 2. Number 3, the importance of supplements. That's huge. That was also something that I didn't know when I first started, and I had, bad side effects. So I've learned this through trial and error, and I realized how important it is. And so the ones that I'm going to give you are the ones that I believe to be the most important. So magnesium malate is really important. Taking that 2 hours before bed would be ideal. D3 and K2 after breakfast would be ideal. Potassium is huge. The other thing you'll see in the keto world is everybody puts so much emphasis on adding in salt. Salt here, salt there. I swear we're like drowning in salt. But the importance of potassium is even greater. So that's another one. DHA, also very important. And a B complex. But make sure you know what's in your B complex. Many of the population cannot convert a synthetic form of B, the cyanocobalamin, to a methylated form. So you definitely want to make sure you know what's in your supplements. If you would like to know what I take for myself, now this isn't what I would recommend for you. I'm not a doctor. I can't make those recommendations. This is based off of my own experience. If you want to know the brands that I take, go ahead and put supplements down below, and then I'll just get with you. I'll message you and let you know where I get them from. The other one, so we're on number 4. Calories matter. So people just say they eat till they're full. Well, if you're not eating the right foods and you're going over on your calories, it makes a big difference. And pretty soon, that handful of almonds may turn into like a whole container of almonds. And believe me, It's so easy to do. I don't know if y'all have ever had these salt and vinegar almonds, which, yes, they have a little bit of maltodextrin in them, so they're not perfectly keto. But they're flipping amazing, and I could sit down and eat the whole can, and pretty soon I have like a gazillion calories that I've consumed in one little can, and I'm pretty sure I'll be eating later that day. So calories do matter. Sometimes you have to track, right? If you're not reaching your goals, and that's one of the first things that I'll ask someone when they contact me is, do you track? And a lot of times they say no, they don't, and then I'll say, okay, I'd like you to track for 1 week, and just get with me then and let me know where you're at. And a lot of times they come back and they're like, oh wow, I was totally, thanks for the thumbs up, I appreciate it. Thanks for watching. They're totally blown away about how many calories they're actually consuming. So that's huge. If you have a favorite app that you like to use, comment app down below, because I'd love to touch base with you. I've tried a million and I can't say as I absolutely love any of them. Okay, and the fifth thing that you need to know is tomatoes. Tomatoes are actually full of a lot of sugar, and they will knock me out of ketosis. They actually spike my blood sugar more than strawberries do. Now, I realize each person is different, but for a lot of people, if you're eating them real often and you're not reaching your goals, that could be why. So it's just something to keep in your mind. You know, they might be something you want to put a couple on your salad. I love chili, but chili is very tomato based. So that's something that I will have once in a great while. So it's just something to keep in the back of your head. So those are 5 tips on Tip Tuesday that I believe that everybody should take into consideration while following a low carb or ketogenic lifestyle. If you're just hopping on, hopefully you can catch the replay. I would love to hear your thoughts and opinions. I appreciate each and every one of you for hopping on. I hope you guys have an absolutely fabulous day. Take care.